Hi, my name is Alia,
And I'm Nun.
and we'll be informing you some of the important things to know about Nottingham Malaysian Games 2013.
Ninja Star. Hello, this is where the pollen meeting is, and this is where the indoor games will be held, such as Jongkat, Badu Serban, chess, and yeah, etc. And in the morning, if you want to pray or anything like that, this is where you should go. So this is the main entrance to the pollen building, and it's right opposite to the lake, and the tram building is just over there. Follow me today.
Settle for the sun, you took out with him, and went on the run as if I never knew what was going on.
This is the inside of the pollen building, and part of the food festival will be held over there. Let's go.
And I got over you. Now I'm in love with the world.
So upstairs is where the indoor games will be held, like chess, Jongkat, and all the other games. So this is the back entrance to the pollen building.
Hi guys, so this is where the Malaysian Food Festival will be, so let's go.
For two, yeah. But I don't mind telling her that you ain't like before. I've changed my mind, and I'm leaving this behind. And now I'm sure that I got over you.
So guys, this is the Great Hall, and the other part of MFF will be here. We'll have a few stalls and you can enjoy your Malaysian food here. Okay guys, so now we're walking down from Trent to the Frisbee game venue. I really can't wait for that. Alright, Florence Boot, where Frisbee's gonna be. Let's go.
And now I'm sure that I'll be getting over you.
Hi guys! So we're in Florence Boot Field where Frisbee matches are gonna take place, so take a look. Okay guys, so we're now at the Sports Center where the rest of the netball matches are gonna take place. Besides that, some of the games we have here are badminton, basketball and volleyball, so why don't we check it out?
Ever so. Oh, darling, would you leave? If I should need some peace, please don't push me out too high.
So this is the entrance to a sports center, and this is where the open ceremony will begin. But before the open ceremony begins, please do not wander around here. Only the head of colleges are allowed to be here to register. See you.
Highfields Sports Ground. So this is where most of the netball games are gonna take place. Do not come before 7 a.m. We cannot guarantee you will be let onto campus.
If you arrive on campus before 8 a.m., don't bother looking for a toilet. They will be locked. Instead, make sure you have toilet breaks during your journey here. You can ask your bus driver to make a stop during the journey at the resting point.
Check this. I don't know.
We will have shuttle buses on the day to take you around the various NMG venues. Do not confuse these with the university-run hopper buses. University buses will be numbered 901, 902, 903, or 904. Do not take any of these buses as they will take you to other destinations and you will risk being late for your games.
So basically, the first thing to know is there's an internal route and an external route. Let's do the internal route first. Basically, just think of the sports center as a starting point, because it is, and think of these as the only 4 points in the internal route. Now it goes in a circle this direction. So it goes round and round amongst these 4 different stops. This goes concurrently with the external route, so it isn't affected by it. So don't worry about that. Now going on to the external route, it also starts at the sports center, and it also goes in the same way initially. And it does go past Portland, Trent, and Florence Boot, and then it exits here. That is the key difference to start with. On its first round, it exits there rather than goes back to the sports center. So see, it goes this way, and then continues on to Highfields Park, and it goes in this direction all the way to Power League. It comes back in at a different entry point, different exit. Alright, so it goes this way, comes back in, and then it rejoins the initial route that it took, and it goes again through Portland, through the Trent building to Florence Boot. But after Florence Boot, instead of going out again, it goes back up to the sports center. So it starts out like this at the sports center. It goes one round, it goes out, and it comes back in, goes through the same 3 stops again, but then it goes up, and then it'll go around, goes past the 3 stops, but then you go out and go outside, come back in, go through the 3 stops, and then go back up. So it sort of alternates. It's easiest to think of it as a figure of 8. So sports center, it starts and it goes out, it comes back in, and it goes out again, goes back in, and round and round and round in a figure of 8. Very simple. And all the while, the internal bus route just goes on as it always has, in a circle on its own, in a loop there. Try asking around, and on the bus there should be someone from security holding up a sign telling you where to go, or who will be able to explain to you which way the bus is headed. So do make use of that, and hopefully you won't get lost on the day.
Registration begins at 7 a.m. and will be near the sports center entrance. However, for teams playing football at Power League, netball at Highfields Park, your team captains will handle your registration at Power League and Highfields. Netball teams scheduled to play in Highfields Park and football teams do not attend the opening ceremony and instead head straight to your respective venues. But netball teams scheduled to play in the sports center will attend the opening ceremony and be registered by the HOC as usual. Only heads of contingents or HOCs will be allowed to register your society for the games. What is a HOC? Your HOC will be your overall leader of all your teams during NMG. He or she will handle registration for your university, or society at the sports center. The captain is not the HOC. Your HOC will collect the verification papers that you will need for your teams to play during the games. The HOC will then pass it on to the respective sports captains, who will pass them to the quartermasters at the games venues. He or she must provide an ID with a name and photo with the confirmation slip attached with the info pack email before collecting the verification papers.
What is quartermaster? Quartermaster or QMs are the managers of each sport, and your teams will have to report to them before be able to play. Also, the quartermaster enforce the rules. So if a QM has found that you have broken any rules, he or she can disqualify your team. Teams must report themselves to their respective quartermaster before 8:30 a.m. Those who are late will be disqualified. Please follow all the rules. If the rules say you need a certain amount of people in your team, you will not be able to play if you are even one player short. This will allow us to be fair to other teams who follow the rules.